Hello everybody, welcome to this wonderful reading. My name is Oriana, welcome. This is going to be a reading for Saturday of August 3rd of 2024. This is a reading that I want to provide. I know that this is going to be very interesting. If you hear some background noise that you'd like to hear, it's basically I'm in a cafe shop as long as it needs to. But this is going to be very interesting how it goes. So I know that this is just how general it is and how it seems to be. So I know that this might be a recommendation. This is how it goes. This is the way it seems to be. So I understand that this is just how it remains, and I hope this goes along. So I hope that you guys will give this video a like, a comment, and understand, because this is what it seems to be, and what this reading helps you. So give it a like, give it a comment, and this is how it is. So I'm going to look at your past, present, and future, and this is what it says. Alright, so let's see. You have the Six of Swords reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords. So basically, in that way, you don't know if right direction you're going to take, left or right. It will be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so you could be dealing with it. The Six of Swords represents that there's no movement at the moment. The Nine of Swords represents there could be drama in that situation, or a trauma in that way. But this is going to be very interesting and powerful. So this is just a general reading, and I hope that this kind of helps you as long as it needs to, and this is just the way it goes. Because you have to look from your own way to understand it. Let's see. So we have the Two of Swords reversed because there's no crossroads, because you already have a direction that you already know, but then when you look at the future, you have no direction. That seems to be. Now I got reversed because there's no fulfillment. Obviously there's no, so that's how it is. And the Page of Pentacles separate because there's process. One way or another, that's how it is. So you could be dealing with either Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But this is what it seems to be. It's the way of how it goes. It's the way of how you can understand the feeling of knowing your own odds to understand that. Because this is just a general reading. And I know that this just kind of helps you in one way or another of how it goes. Because you have to see it. In order to do it just the way it goes, right? Because you have to accept it. You have to know from your strengths or weaknesses of how it is. So let's see. So you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed because there's no comfort. No, you're not dealing with any comfort because you could be uncomfortable. The Three of Pentacles reversed because there's no excitement. No, obviously there's no excitement because in one way or another there's no. Right? And you have to accommodate that. You have to know how it is in one way or another. So let's see. So you have the Nine of Cups reversed. Interesting. And then you have the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, because you're not talking to each other. Because you're not, whatever it is. So I understand the ambitions. I know how everything is, but this could be how it seems to be. Knowing that you can do exactly what you're planning to do, but you have to think of it. You have to remember how things are. You have to go from the right and wrong perspective. You have to think things clearly. You have to, negotiate how problems are, what have you, So this is just how a general reading is. So I can understand that. Let's see. The Devil reversed because there's no obsession. Not yet, because you already know what's going on in that way or another. reversed because there's no empathy. Yeah, because there's no two sides of the story here. Nothing. And you have Page of Cups reversed because there's no loyalty. Obviously, there's no loyalty because you're not being loyal. Right? You have to think that everything is all how everything is. You have to believe that you can do it. In order to do something with your own life, you have to pay attention to it. No matter how it is, no matter how everything is, because you look at this and say, well, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? So it's like, I understand that, but one way or another, everything can be shifted. Right? Because you think, okay, well, everything is not like a way of how it is. Just like see. Yeah, because the Tower is reversed because there's no transformation. Obviously, there's nothing, in that way. The Four of Cups is upright. Yeah, see, because you're thinking about maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? The Justice is reversed because everything is unbalanced at the moment. No transformation, no balance. See, this is how it's kind of messed up. Because when things are going sideways, it's the way of opportunity. It's the way of how it goes. You have to put things into that moment. It's the way of understanding. I'm kind of almost done with this reading, but it's not really, because I want to see what's going on. Let's see, I'm just going to see what's going on here. And you have to think to yourself, am I doing this right? Am I doing this how it is? Right? Because you think that everything is all great. Yeah, see, the Two of Swords is up. Yeah, again, right? Because it's actually the direction it's going to take, left and right. And that's how it is. So you could be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? Because there were two directions you were going through. Now everything is back. Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah. So I can understand that this is just how it is. You have to be perspective. You have to put things into that moment. So I can understand that. So let's see. Yeah, so the Six of Swords reversed because there's no movement. See, I just said that earlier. And then you have the Hermit reversed because there's no solitude. Obviously there's nothing because how things are. It's kind of like how skeptical it seems to be. You have to look at things from a different way, a different angle, a different, how everything is. Because like I'm going to say, this is not your cup of tea or your cup of coffee. No, this is not short and sweet. No, it's a way of trying to look at it from a different way. You have to put things into that moment. You have to set aside about how things are. If you think that your life is kind of horrible or you don't know what to do, you have to face it. You have to believe it. You have to think things clearly as it goes on. You have to understand that. Because in one way or another, everything can, shift. And I always keep saying that, right? Because you have to believe that you can do it. You have to do things exactly the way you want to do it. You do things on your own time. If you don't, maybe you need help. It's the way of knowing what to do, but you have to understand it. You have to recommend your own way of knowing what to do. Because, you have to think things clearly to understand. So we're almost done with this reading. So, it's like you have to think to yourself to understand that, it's understand that. But this is just the way it goes. This is just how formative it is, because you think that everything's fine. You know, and you think that, oh well, everything's not fine. I don't know what to do. I don't know. You know, and this is what the reading is. So at the back of this, yeah, so see, we have Page of Pentacles over. Yeah. So you could be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Page of Cups is upright. Because you could be dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Temperance card is upright because you're healing. Two Pentacles is upright because you are basically, balancing two things at once. Magician, you know exactly where you're at. You know? Like you have the King of Swords reversed, you have the Knight of Swords reversed, you have the King of Cups reversed, the Hierophant reversed, Death card reversed. Yeah, see? So these are the things that you're trying to remember. You're trying to let go of. You know, let's see. Yeah, the Judgment is upright. Yeah, see, you're being judged. You know, Two of Cups is upright because you could be in relationships. Two of Wands is upright because you're gonna have that planning on something. So you could deal with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Seven of Swords reversed because you're not feeling hurt. The Nine of Pentacles reversed because, you're not thinking about what's going on. The Nine of Wands reversed. Right? Now you have the Hierophant is upright. Yeah, see? It's because you want to be a hero. You want to do it exactly what you want. See, the Ten of Swords reversed. But then you have the Five of Swords is upright because you have conflict. See? And you already made your decisions because of what the Lovers. But do you see that? I can see it. I can see how that was, how it was. At the bottom of this deck, the Sun card. Yeah, because you have positivity. Right? So you could be dealing with another leader. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords reversed because there's no knowledge. Obviously, there's nothing. The Knight of Cups is upright, yeah, because there could be romance with this conflict. Hierophant is upright because there's guidance. And last but not least, this Ten of Pentacles is upright because there's wealth, right? And you could be having the Five of Swords is upright because you're looking for revenge. See, do you see that? Yes, it's very complex. It's like there was something that was being, versatile. It was the way of knowing what to do. And you think that, oh well, everything's fine, everything's dandy. That's how it was. So I'm going to read you what's happening with this. And this is what it seems to be. So you have the King of Fires, motivation, idealist, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Yeah, because you're going to have communication. After when the fight is over, or you're gonna communicate when you do that. So you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The second one, Queen of Water. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships developing to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Yeah, because you're gonna have guidance. You're gonna pay attention to other Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And last but not least is Ace of Earth. The influence, abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Yeah, because in one way or another, you could be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So, you have this as the way of knowing what to do. And you think for yourself that you got this, and you have to understand about how it is one way or another, and you have to face your own ability. So before I let you all go, pay attention to understand this. Understand how it is, how it seems to be, knowing that this is just how it is in one way or another, and everything will do exactly what you're doing. Exactly. So I hope that this reading helps you understand how it seems to be and understand that, because in one way or another, everything has to be all great and all dandy, what have you, and everything seems to be. So I hope that this reading helps you. Give it a like, give it a comment, and I hope that this is going to be a good reading. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye for now. Really. Bye.